Oh, and I just want to say for posterity, in that documentary, it said that Edward had access to the Predcatcher Discord files on other predators. How much you want to bet he was using that information and as an informant, giving it to law enforcement to skate on his case, because his case was in 2019, and then he joined the Predcatcher community 1 or 2 years after that. How much you want to bet that's how he got out of it? Yep.
Oh yeah, there had to be. It's either that or the other thing with the M word. Like he had to give up something to get that sweetheart deal. That's like
Sure.
John Davis
Yeah.
times two.
Yeah, but I mean, he had over, and he even during his recent live stream, he said that he had
500
gotten
catches. Yeah,
for
like that.
yes, that's exactly what happened. I watch. That's exactly it's going to come out. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe law enforcement won't release that because then
I smell. Hold
everybody will
on, I'm
be
gonna tell you
pissed
right now.
off.
So I
Hold
want
on,
to
hold on,
know the
hold on. Cut you out. Hold on, hold
connection.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
How did you
I
get in
told.
that
Hold on,
community?
hold on. I told Kim's daughter, like, be careful, like, because I was hoping she could speak some, because I could see when Edward came out of jail, like Debbie was over there, Kim was over there, being like, "Oh hey," and I'm like, "Be careful with this. Be very careful with this.
Right. Yep.
Like, there might be more to come."
Yep.
And Kim is not here, and I'm sure she would speak. She would agree with me.
Right.
And I know for sure I told her daughter, who's alive, and I'm still
Good.
talking with, and
Good.
you know, like
Yeah.
I said, I might play dumb, but I'm not as dumb as I look. I'll say
No,
that
you're
when
very.
it comes
You
to
are
this stuff. And I
you are
told Diana
very.
this too.
You are very intelligent. Okay, so I'm
So
Thank
just.
I
you.
want to know.
Yeah,
I
you
want
are
to know, and
extremely intelligent, Scotty. So that's all I got to
there
say.
must be there must be connection in that community. How he got there, because he
I
got
think
into
I
that
think Edward.
community
I
and he
think
got
Edward was
up
using.
very fast,
He
very
didn't catch
fast. He climbed
nobody.
up.
He was
No,
stealing
but he
their
was helping.
information. Wait, no,
Yeah.
no, he was stealing their information, telling and acting like he's informing on these, and giving it to law enforcement to plea deal his own fucking case. That's what he did. That's exactly what he did. That's what I think. Anyway, I can't prove it, but that's what my gut says.
And like
Because he had
hold on, I will say
access to
this
all
too.
that
I knew
information.
Angela was too deep. Nick was too deep. They were friendly with him at a point where I couldn't convince them, and no one could convince them. Let's be fair.
Hmm.
Edward had psyoped them to a T,
Yep.
and
Yep.
I didn't even try
Yep.
with Angela, but I knew like Kim was more receptive and
Right.
stuff like that. So, but still, I was
Yeah.
like, Kim
Yeah.
has that like loyalty to a fault.
Yeah. Edward didn't do
Uh,
fucking shit. He used the Predcatcher community to get out of his own fucking case. That's what happened.
exactly,
That's what I think. Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
I think
What a
so too.
fucking scumbag. What a scumbag. And if these Predcatchers, if anybody tells them, they should look into it. I mean, you know, who knows how many other fucking guys are doing that now that they don't even know about, and stealing their work and using it to plea deal their own fucking cases. Okay.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So there's this distrust in that community over there for a reason. For a
Yeah.
reason. So there's thousands of
That's
people in
why
that
Edward went
community.
over there. That's exactly why Edward, because everybody's like, well, why would Edward go over there if he had an open case? Because he was trying to act he was an informant to get out of his own fucking case so he could skate.
I want
That's
to
why he
know
went over there.
how he did it over there. How
He gained their trust and he gained access to their Discord server where they had information on 400 predators.
but it's
And he
such a
took that
big
information and
community.
acted.
So
No, wait, listen. He acted like he was being an informant to the law enforcement for his own case and was feeding them information that the Predcatcher community had.
yeah, but
That's
is
what he
he
was doing.
alone? Was he alone? Are there
Yeah.
5, 10, 15
That
other people in there?
why
Did he
else? Why doesn't it make perfect sense for his motivation as to why he would suddenly join a pred catcher community when he was a predator himself
Yeah, I
with an
know.
open
I know.
case? That's
Yes.
why. And he admitted it, that he supposedly caught 400. He didn't. He stole the information from the pred catcher community, gave it to the law enforcement to
No,
get out
hold
of
on.
his own fucking arrest.
He was using his mother's connections to run gay ops or like run
No,
information.
he
Even
had
Aaron.
no. Well, maybe he did,
No,
but
no, hold on. That
Scotty,
too.
he had.
But that's how.
Yeah,
That's
right.
how he got. He
That
was
as
doxing
well.
these people because he was using his mother's connection with the
Well,
criminal justice
that's
system
YouTube. Yeah,
through
he
the.
was YouTube, right, to dox YouTube people, but he had 400 so-called predators that he supposedly turned in. No, he
Well, no,
got
that's
that
how
from
he
the
gained
predcat.
this rapport.
He
That's how he
no,
gained rapport.
he
Like, I'm gonna dox
he
these people for you.
he
That's what
got
he was
the
doing.
information from the Predcatcher Discord server.
But
It's
that's
in
how
the
he embedded
documentary.
himself was by right. But he was embedding himself by being like, oh, I'll scratch your
Oh,
back.
yeah, right.
Like that's how he got in because
But
these
that's
people he was going to do the dirty work
right. That's the cover
on
you were
his
saying he
mother's
used
dime.
to gain. Yeah.
Right, that
So
was
yeah, he's
how he embedded
that
himself.
was his
And these
in.
people should be
Right.
suspect
Okay.
for allowing this to happen, or actually look into
Right.
their
I
own
Right.
wish
possible.
he.
They
I
got
wish
fucking
he would come.
used. They got used big time. They got used and played big time by Ed. Big time. And he got out of his own fucking arrest case, and by feeding their information to law enforcement, but acting telling law enforcement probably that he was the one who, oh, I got this information, and I'll plea deal it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I betcha.
And hold on, Aaron was complicit with Edward trying to dox FM on the same way. Like Aaron was,
See,
whether
Aaron's
Edward
probably,
could dox
yeah,
him or not.
right. There you go.
Uh, Aaron
Yeah.
was. So as far as Aaron saying like, oh, I hated Ed. Like, I mean that's been
No, he
proven
didn't.
that's right.
All of Aaron's friends are fucking sketchy as hell. Sketchy as hell.
Well, who friends does he have?
Well, they're all
CMN and
sketchy.
Brian
Yeah,
Acker.
exactly. Right. Right. I mean, they're all fucked up. So, yeah. I mean, what a scumbag. What a motherfucker. I mean, wow.
Okay, let's all play nice, Nicola, because I got
Wait,
5 more
no,
minutes
no,
of
Oh
no.
work.
Oh, come on
no.
now. I was begging Erica not to go. Come on, man. Why? Because I don't look. Oh, huff and puff away, okay? I wanted to talk about how Angela is kind of sus because you remember those jail calls, don't you, Scotty?
Yes and no, I didn't listen to all of them, but Angela was obviously deceived or whatever by Ed, and that's why I didn't even try to talk to her about this because it would have been. I knew the cognitive dissonance was too deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
Well,
no way I was going to get through. Angela obviously got psyoped by this guy, or I hate to say this, I don't know if she thought like they had a connection or something, hopefully not. Like I don't know why she did what she did. She should not have
mhm.
went over there. Edward should never went there. Aaron should never went there. Angela and Nick should never have went there. I don't know what they
Yeah.
were thinking, like defending this guy. Honestly,
But they did a
uh,
little more than just defend him, right? Like
well, I mean, well,
you could
they
hear
just, I mean,
Angela in those
not
calls
to my knowledge.
literally saying that she's creating all these spreadsheets and following people around online. I mean, that's
Well, I mean,
doing the
that's
most.
part of defending him, right? I mean, she didn't do anything malicious. She was just trying to. I mean, or unless you call that malicious, but I'm saying she didn't do anything as far as Ed did. Hopefully, she was being like again. I don't want to speak for her, but
You
I
know,
would like
she's
to
never
think
gonna
that
speak on it, right? She's never gonna speak
she
on it.
may. She may.
No, she won't.
Well, now she's part of like a court case. Now, really, and
Mm.
honestly, if I was her lawyer, which I'm not, her shutting up is probably the best thing to do because she somehow. I hate to think that I would like to think Ed is going to get charged with something somehow, some way, but she may be somehow like called to task on that. You know what I mean? As far as these spreadsheets, and like I said, due to her own involvement, everything you say and do can be used against you, right? So, like, as her lawyer, she should shut up. But I'm not her lawyer, and as you know, I would like for her to speak about it. I can't make her. She may be. I mean, she may be, like I said, her law. She may have consulted legal counsel. I don't even know at this point. How I would like to think that this is going to get reopened up, but who knows? Because this is pretty damning. Like, and they're going to send him to jail for 3 weeks. Like, really? Over all that? Like, I wouldn't. If I did all that, I wouldn't get 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Or
No.
even the front half of the case, the thing he got charged for, he got a pretty good deal. I know back in like New Hampshire, that's a felony and stuff like that. I'm not really sure about California, but anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, Erica is not here, so I get like you two continue talking about feelings and emotions. So I'm gonna hop off. Okay.
Okay. But the point is, I think we can all agree Ed's a fucking scumbag, and there's definitely some wishy-washy behavior going on, and I haven't seen the documentary. I'm hoping to play it without copyright soon.
What kind of documentary are you talking about?
Oh, there's apparently a new documentary. I was too busy with my fake job.
What do you mean a documentary?
About Ed.
What?
Yes.
Done by whom? Who
I
did
have no idea. I haven't even seen it. I'm hoping to show it. Erica dropped the link. You must. Okay.
Erica, where's that from?
Shit. The channel panel and I'm not sure who made it. If it was channel panel, and the Predator drama channel or some shit. I don't know.
Just released?
Yeah, today. Yep.
Yeah, I might watch that tomorrow if it's not too long.
No, it's not too long. Did you see the documentary on Edward?
Yeah, I did. They made it sound like they was going to play some of those jail calls.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
And I was like, hell yeah, let's hear it. And then they didn't.
Yeah, right.
So I'm wondering where the jail calls are. I'd like to hear them. I've never been more interested.
Yeah, I want to hear them too.
Than I am now.
What is your thought on all that, Twitch?
It's quite interesting. We'll see, because I kind of dabbled. I went back and forth with the Edward shit when it started.
Yeah.
When it first came out, I unsubbed and I kind of retreated, and various reasons he stuck around, other people stuck around him. I kind of came back, so I missed a lot of his confessions, or I guess when he was questioned about it, I missed a lot of that. But what little I caught, was just what I thought I knew about this thing, and that was that he just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time at his brother's house. That's
what I thought.
Seeing these streams that have been popping up on various channels has brought a lot of light to the situation, because I wasn't around for a lot of that shit. I didn't stick around for it. I was usually working, and you know what I mean? So I didn't hear everything, as much as what a lot of these other people had. A lot of these people have time to just sit and, watch all these channels.
He was busted in 2019, and then he went over to the pred community about a year or two later. So I think and then he had access to their Discord server with a bunch of predators that they had caught or were in process of catching. I think he was using that and acting as an informant to please his own fucking deal. I think that's why he went over there. And then
if you look in the comments under there, if you look in the comments underneath that video, somebody has stated that there's more coming out, that there's some evidence that he's turned stated evidence, and it made sense. They stated that he was not necessarily doing these pred catchers to out them and to
Right. He was stealing
and
their
to get the
information
information
for his
through the
own
law,
gain.
but he was using it more to
For
extort
his
them
own
for
gain.
money and shit. Yeah,
Well, and for
and
his
that
own
makes
gain
sense
to get
because you
out of
see
his
a
own
guy.
fucking case. To get out of
Yeah,
his
you
own
see a
case, he
guy
was
that's
using
been
that.
here
Yep.
this whole time, that's been taking donations and not,
Well,
not
that too.
necessarily keeping
Yeah.
employment. And
Right.
so,
And that too,
it
though.
just,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
He was
you've got
grifting everybody,
a guy
even law
that's
enforcement.
really good at manipulating people out of money to where he doesn't have to
Yeah.
actually do much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. He was
You know?
grifting them, and he was grifting law enforcement and getting out of his own case by acting as he's an informant, but stealing it from the predator community, from the Discord
Yeah, I
server.
gotta admit,
Yep.
I'm on the edge of my seat with it now. I wasn't, when it first came out, it was just like, ooh, gross. I'm gonna get away from this. But the more that I'm learning and the more that it's coming out, dude, we may have a way deeper rabbit hole with Ed than most
Yep.
people even realize.
Yep.
So
I think that's what he was doing over there was stealing their information, acting like he's being an informant to get out of his own
yeah,
fucking case.
yeah, but
So all I
again,
want to
Lily,
say, all I
probably
want to say
given the
to, sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
what
I think he even admitted on his recent stream that he helped catch 400 predators. Bullshit. You were using their information that they got and using it for your own gain to get out of your own fucking
right.
case. That's exactly what I
Right.
think happened.
And also consider this. Maybe he set on some of that information so that he could share it with police once he got caught and been like,
That's what I'm
hey,
saying. Yes, that's
you
exactly what I'm
give me
saying.
a break. Give me a break. I've
That
got, all these others
right.
here that y'all may
Yes.
be more
Yes.
interested in.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly
So
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
that's
saying.
what it seems
That's
to me.
exactly what I'm
That's
saying.
what a plea deal is.
Yeah,
Or
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
But
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I've heard a couple of
2019, he was still deeply involved in the Las Vegas community, and when the people say that Angela was on the phone while the raid was ongoing, that's obviously bullshit.
That's been
Because
the whole lie. The raid's
yeah,
been the lie since the beginning. He claimed that it was a drug raid on his brother's house, and it wasn't. It was a
Right.
CP raid
And he
on his
joined.
mom's house.
yeah, and they found
Right.
meth, but
Yeah,
He
they just
joined.
happened to
Angela
find the meth in
wasn't
the
on the
process.
phone to him
He
doing the
joined.
full
He
raid,
listen.
because that is not
His
going to happen in
but
a
his
raid, right?
in his case, he got caught in 2019. He joined the Pred Catcher community a year or two after that. That was to get himself out of trouble.
Yes,
He used their information on the people that they were catching, and
Guaranteed.
he was
Guaranteed.
stealing their information and giving it to
Yeah.
law
Yeah.
But
enforcement
And
to get himself out of his own fucking trouble.
nobody in the Las Vegas community knew about this
after,
raid. Angela knew,
probably
but
after
she didn't
blackmailing
tell
them.
people because she was a friend, and I was part of the opposite camp. And trust me, if
This-
any, his full name was known, but if anybody would have, got his hands on that, it would have been all over. So nobody
He
knew back
grifted
then.
everyone. He grifted everyone. He grifted people for money. He grifted people for that Discord information he gave to law enforcement to get himself out of his case and skate. He grifted everyone.
Yeah, that's what
He
they'll
didn't
do.
help
They'll
catch
get a
anyone.
low-level person like Ed that got caught looking at the stuff, and then they'll use him to snitch out other people.
Oh,
But
is this the
seriously,
femme?
Erica, I think that makes so much sense what you say.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yes.
No, and if you
Yep.
can
It
rat up
makes
the ladder,
so
they'll
much
cut you a
sense.
deal. They'll cut you whether it's drugs or anything else. If you can go up the ladder,
That's
they
right.
will cut
Yep.
you a deal.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it
And
makes like
he
too much
grifted.
sense.
He
Actually.
grifted. He
Yeah.
grifted the. He grifted the Pred Catcher community in their Discord and stole all that information that they did, that they worked for and got, and used it for his own fucking gain. That's what I think happened.
That
Yeah.
and he was blackmailing the predators themselves and getting, probably just telling them, hey, I'll stay quiet if you give me this or that.
Well,
You
that
know?
yeah, that too. And
But wouldn't there be consequences? I mean, if he was gaining information and
Oh
giving it
yeah,
to the,
you're talking about Rico case and
Peppermint
that.
Patty.
so you would see that eventually at one stage in that community, right? If they work with the information he gave to the police department.
Dude, if we could get the panel channel to like slide us some links and just put those things unlisted, I would love to hear those phone calls, man.
Yes.
I would really love to hear them. Because they said in that doc, you'd be surprised. You wouldn't think that you were talked about in those phone calls, but you'd be surprised to find out if you were or not. You know what I mean?
Peppermint Patty, I must say one thing. The ex, if there's a split up and the split up isn't amicable, there's always two sides to the story, and there's two
Well, right.
extreme different perspectives. So she could be, it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Predator. I can't remember the full name of that channel. Predator.
There's always two sides, right? And I don't know. The truth is in the middle, probably somewhere. So I didn't spend too much attention to what the ex had to
Catcher
say,
drama. Sorry.
because I thought, yeah, it's split up. The ex, it's not amicable. So of course, there's like shit to say about each other. But now with the new information, it all gives it a new view, I think. And what Erica just said,
It makes
I
sense
mean,
because I found it weird that he joined the Predcatcher community from the Las
yeah,
Vegas guy. It just
Right,
didn't make
right.
sense.
yeah,
There's no
Like,
link
yeah,
there. Right, right. Yep, yep,
yeah, yeah.
yep. And that's
out of
exactly
I
what he
want to
did.
nowhere,
He
he
know
did
how
grifted.
he
that.
got into there.
Yep.
Like, I wasn't there. I didn't like. He was not streaming on his old channel, like the Las Vegas channel. That channel was dying, and then many, 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 many months after that, Angela told me, no, he's successful in the bread catchers community now. And
Yeah, he got
oh,
all these.
Yeah, I thought he started in the Predcatcher community. I was surprised to learn that he started in the Vegas community.
Las Vegas,
absolutely,
right? And then he got busted in 2019 for that CP. Then a couple of years later, he went over to the Predcatcher community, and he
Which
grifted
makes no
everybody.
goddamn sense. That makes no
Huh?
goddamn sense unless he was
And
just using the community.
Yep.
and in the Las
Right,
Vegas
exactly.
community,
Using their information that they got on
yeah,
other predators and
Because
using
he
it
got all
to
these
give to law
viewers too.
enforcement.
He got
Right.
all
his
these viewers out of
strength,
nowhere.
in the Las Vegas
Yeah.
community
He got real
was
big,
getting
real fast.
information. He was
Yeah.
not back then. He wasn't shy to talk people. Back then, he wasn't shy to dig deep into people in their
Until he went
personal
to the
lives.
Predcatcher community because he got
So he
busted
took,
and he needed to get info to get his ass out of trouble. Yep.
yeah, but he learned in the Las Vegas community. He learned how to get information on people.
Well, yeah, but there was a Discord server with a bunch of information on predators that the pred catching community saved. I think he took that information, gave it to law enforcement where he got busted, and was, offering that up to do a plea deal to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
That's what I think he did.
Can you guys hear me?
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense, Erica. Seriously, like
It so makes
it's
sense.
the only thing that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
almost painful
Right.
how much sense
It's
that makes.
yeah, it's obvious when I was watching that video and I'm like, wait a minute, the timeline and everything. I'm like, that's why he went there. When they said he had access to their Discord server with all the information from the predators that they caught, I'm
Yeah,
like,
the
boom,
locker.
there you go,
What was
boom, that's
the
it. That was his gold
what was it
mine, right?
called?
That was his ticket out.
And
But
like
I
said,
didn't
he
know
got
that they
all
were
these.
that connected. When I spoke to Sabby the other night, and she told me, like, she's sub to 38 pred catches on, what is it, Rumble or Twitch? I don't even remember. And they're not all working together, right?
Well,
What were you gonna say,
luckily, I'm
FM?
sure it was
What were you gonna say,
recorded
FM?
by TPC. I think recorded that. Sorry.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, FM?
No, it just didn't make sense how he got so big so fast over there either. Like
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
pulling in 100
He was
viewers.
clout
at a
chasing
time.
Tommy. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
clout chasing Tommy. That's how he cut his teeth over there.
I mean, like real quick. As soon as he started, he had those kind of viewers.
And that's what I wanted to know
I heard
about.
Edwards got
Like,
this successful channel and he's busting preds. Come to find out he's a fucking pred himself, That
Yeah.
as soon as I heard that, I was like, very suspect that he went over there while he's got a case. Like I knew right away. Honestly.
Yep.
But the question is, it's such a big community. So how do you get yourself from the bottom, like saying hi in a chat room, to the top notch, working with all the predators, being on
That's
all the
clout chasing. That
little circles?
Diana, that's clout chasing to get to when
That's
you
cloud
join a
chasing.
group.
Well,
When you join a group and you go after the leader to buddy up to the leader,
yeah.
that's clout chasing. And he did it to
Mhm.
gain their trust so that he could bail himself out of his own fucking criminal case by stealing their information that they got on other predators and acting as if it was his own, and he plea deal that fucking shit. Yeah.
Look, dude, people assume that when they get a sub, it means that people like them. A large percentage of your subs are people that fucking hate you and are looking for a reason looking for you to slip up in any way that they can catch you up. So this is how Edward did it. He seen, I guess, that Tommy guy over there doing well and started throwing mud at him. Got half of Tommy's fucking audience over there to keep an eye on Edward for Tommy, and that's where he got his subs from. That's how you grow your channel on YouTube. You pick a bigger channel, start throwing mud
buddy
at
up
them,
to
and
'em.
hope they throw mud back, and then everybody starts subbing back to see who you are and check you. But
Hold on. Look at Fred Catcher Drama, or no, sorry, PCD or PD, or sorry, the panel channel, PTC. Sorry, hitting that a lot. How come Ed went over there? I thought that he may have been. I was hoping that when he went over there, he had like evidence, or when he got caught, I was hoping it was like he didn't turn in the evidence to the, he dumbass downloaded it, opposed to I thought it was the brother. B, I thought like maybe hopefully he was like downloaded some shit for like evidence because he was some sort of pred catcher. You know what I mean? But
dude, they were smoking meth and fucking masturbating to child porn in their mom's house. Both of them. Be real.
That wasn't his mom's house. Yeah. Even that story with Alex.
It was his mom's house.
If you listen to the Alex thing, you could just tell that he was fucking sus. Honestly, the Alex interview sealed it for me. Like, be very careful with this guy. And honestly, he deceived me. I thought he was an older man, like well off. Semi well spoken.
Yeah, I thought he was older too, Scotty. Like I was confused when I saw his picture. I was like, "That's not Ed."
I had a worse term to use panel. Yeah. I was trying to pick my words right on that panel channel.
I thought he was some sort of rich, well-off guy. I didn't know he was some sort of meth head fucking weirdo.
Yeah, surprise.
Younger, and then when I found out he was younger than me, I was like, "What?" Like Edward, I thought Edward was like
I thought he was like TID's age,
and
you
shit,
know?
like
Why
grown
did
ass
you guys
kids,
think that? I never thought that he was older. Never. I always thought
it sounded like it to me. His voice, just the way he comes across.
Maybe it's the fucking cigarette voice or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I never thought that. Actually, no. I always thought he's younger than me. But I always knew that he's like, he likes to do the research, you know? He likes to dig into people and all that. And I'm one of the people, I liked him. I liked his voice. I liked the way he talked. I
didn't like his voice. I found his voice extremely annoying.
Really?
That's why I would pass by, other channels like Kim or whoever, and I would hear his voice and I would just click off. I didn't like his voice. It just irked me. I couldn't stand listening to him.
Yeah, his voice is one thing that's going to fuck him in the long run, though, because his voice is very distinctive. Like he's not going to be able to.
The thing about me, I would say this: I can't call him a pred.
His voice was.
But he was a deadbeat dad.
His voice was very creepy to me and just sketchy. I just didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like his voice at all.
Angela, he's a deadbeat dad. He doesn't care about his kids. He doesn't care about you or fucking anyone. Honestly.
Yeah, he lied to Angela. He lied to Nick. Like, I feel bad for the people like that backed him.
Yeah, if that's true what Peppermint Patty said, he hadn't seen his own kids in 5 years. I can't imagine, dude. I got my son right behind me. My son works with me. We work together. You know what I mean? I can't imagine. My son's a fucking grown man. All my kids are grown. You know, I can't imagine not fucking 5 years. Oh, what the fuck, dude? And I don't even know their ages, but goddamn, dude, how do you not see and talk to your kids in 5 years?
I work with special needs kids, and if I had a fucking special needs kid, I would be right there, like every step of the way. That was fucked up. Honestly, that pissed me off. But
Maybe.
It's okay.
Hey.
You know, this motherfucker streaming about fucking goddamn bullshit about fucking Trump and whatever the fuck he's streaming about, and he doesn't take care of his kids. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I was waiting for that shit to drop. I was hoping it was on his brother, and I was going to be like, you're a fucking Pred defender. You're a Pred defender. Come to find out, he's fucking the mastermind.
Oh, no.
Like I said on other panels, everybody has to take this with a grain of salt, because when you were talking about these kind of people, they are literally the most manipulative people on the face of the planet. They have to be trustworthy types. They have to be manipulative, and they have to be really good at their job to get close to the kids in the first place.
Most offenders are somebody that you know and are oftentimes family members or
always
friends
the
of
last
family.
person you would expect.
And
always.
That's how they do it. They gain people's trust.
And that is
They're
the problem.
master
You
manipulators.
like those people. You like those people, and they are the trainer of your football team, your soccer team, the tennis trainer, or the uncle or whomever, and you like those people because they are likable people. That's the role they play. And they are the best friends to your kid, and you watch them playing with your kid, and you think, oh yeah, they like my kid. A real lot of my kid likes them. And it's just, nothing sexual. It's friendship. And then you ask, oh, you want to babysit my kids tonight? Of course, I trust you. Because my kid likes you. And you are obviously really showing an interest in my kid as a person. So yes, of course, I like you too. I trust you. Babysit my kid. Bam. Yeah.
But I mean, how do you go from having all that and then it's closed with nothing, with no charges, no prison time, no nothing? He had to have plea dealed it and fed them information, and where he got that information was from the Predcatcher Discord. It was from the Predcatcher Discord.
You flip state evidence. You give up other people.
Yep, that's right. And he got it from the Predcatcher Discord. Yep. And Ed said himself that he helped catch 400 predators. Bullshit, dude. He stole that information from the Predcatcher Discord. You know?
He did exactly like the CIA and fucking Epstein and all these other motherfuckers. Yep. He fucking got dirt on somebody, and then he used it against them, and he used that as a way to make money. Not as an effort to make the world a better place.
Maybe the police gave him special tools as well, to be able to open certain doorways on the internet.
I'm so disgusted by all this. It's so disgusting.
Yep.
And it's
Who knows
happening.
how deep this goes?
And the police is working with those people. Instead of saying, no, there's no plea deal, there's nothing. We just will put you in jail and make sure that everybody in jail know what kind of person you are.
He must have had a lot of information, and he said it himself. It was 400 people, and he got that, I think, from the Predcatcher Discord. I think that's exactly why they let him off. I don't know. That's the feeling I got. Fucking scumbag. He's a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, he deserved to be gas chamber for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Curb stomp that fucker. Like, don't even waste gas on him, honestly.
Right, just draw and quarter him.